Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Buy This Watch, a super hot smoking deal, one worth checking out. Now some things to point out. I don't own these watches, I don't know these dealers, and therefore I do not warrant these purchases. These just so happen to be a really great deal that I found as I was watch hunting. Figured I'd pass it along to you. You'll also want to note that in the title of the episode is the date. By the time you see this episode, these watches may not still be available. I shoot and edit this on a Monday night and I drop the video on Tuesday morning. Still worth checking out though, because if it's still available, it might be a watch you want to have a closer look at. Happy hunting.
Welcome to our very first episode of Buy This Watch. Watches that I have found while I'm out hunting, but I don't want to buy myself. I can't own all the watches in the world, and some of these are just hard to pass by, so I'd rather someone I know get them than, I don't know, some stranger out there. So welcome on this little safari, this little hunting trip, this hobby of ours. I start most of my hunts right here at PickClick. I don't know how these people make their money, but if they sold a subscription, I would totally buy into it because PickClick is amazing. It somehow aggregates all of the eBay listings and presents them in a much easier searchable field of view. I love PickClick. Like I said, there's no advertising, so I have no idea how they're making their money. But this is where I start. 9 times out of 10, day in, day out, I'm starting here. Bulgari. Bulgari is no joke. Historically, Bulgari has been written off as a jeweler. But with their Octimo Finissimo line, the Octagon one that's super duper expensive, they're not a joke. And there were watches before that watch. And with all the integrated bracelet watches that are on the market right now, from Gerard Perregaux to, of course, Audemars Piguet and the Nautilus. Gosh, those watches are so expensive. There are other ones out there that are amazing. And today we're looking at the Bulgari Diagono S38S, 38 millimeters. They also have a 41 millimeter, but the one that I own, and I just haven't gotten around to doing a review yet, is the 38, and it fits my 6.5 inch wrist like a dream. So whenever I start my search, I find it and I do typically lowest to highest. And sure enough, we've got one right here. This one, $9.98. What a steal. Oh my gosh, I'm going to buy this watch. I hesitated to use this watch for the first episode because I'm legit going to buy this. I'm going to put it into a safe, wait 2 years, and sell to somebody for $3,500. It makes no sense that this watch isn't on the radar, that this watch isn't super duper hot. I mean, look at it. 200 meters, chronometer certified. This is the ETA 2824 movement, which means it is the top grade of the ETA 2824. And with these models, you want to look for two things: dings on the bezel and wear and tear on the hands. This looks amazing. This watch is in remarkable condition. It's so beautiful. I keep forgetting that I actually have one. Now, anytime you're buying out of the JDM, you have to check the size of the bracelet because the bracelets are smaller from over there. So if we look here, 6.5 inch, yeah. So it's on the smaller side, and there are no micro adjustments. So you're probably going to have to buy a link if you're bigger than that. It's okay. Links are cheap for this model line. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm putting a clock on this. If this watch is still available by Wednesday, 10 a.m., I'm buying it and put it into the safe. You need to get out and grab this. So I really like this website, A Blog to Watch. They've got a really excellent article. This one is the 41, and you can tell that because it's 300 meters. But if you want to get a little bit of history of how this model line came to be, go check out this website, Blog to Watch, and it's got a bunch of information on it. And if you think the 38 is going to be too small for you, then what the heck, go for the 41. But mark my words, come Wednesday, God willing, I'm buying this watch. You better beat me to it. All right, happy hunting and take care.